Welcome, Donat Planter here. Welcome to Home Azuma. On this segment, we will be talking about SkillShare, a feature that we built just for you to help you build wealth around your house. What SkillShare does is it addresses some of the deficiencies and elements that we felt were missing in what is available out there for people specifically running small businesses and crafts and hobbies and putting their homes to work for them. There are a number of sites and services out there online and otherwise that allow you to do one thing and one element of that. We brought it all together for you. So let me just sort of explain what the features are. The primary purpose of SkillShare is for you to be able to show the world your stuff, what you can do, what you're good at. And everybody is good at something. There's all kinds of stuff that you're constantly thinking about and talking about, whether it's, you're a sports buff and you're a sports expert, or you're a hobbyist with model trains, or a woodworker, or are actually running a small business out of your home, or are a great baker. You teach music lessons. You're a gardener. You're doing all kinds of stuff. You're really, really good at something. Now your friends know this, your family knows this, but you need to be able to show the world that you're really good at this stuff. And the moment you show the world that you're good at it, you become the expert, which then helps your business and helps you to turn that into income. Because of course, they get to see how you do it and explain it, which means you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and yep, we can trust this person because they're really, really good at it. So with SkillShare, what you can do is show what you know. That's the key thing. Now, just putting up videos onto websites alone, or having a blog as an example, or having a website with tons of information and photographs means that your potential customers and your viewers are, they have to go to all these different places to get all kinds of information from bits and pieces, so you never are able to project a complete message. So we put all that together for you. So whether you have hobbies, or interests, or talents, or even just a pastime as an example. Maybe you're the best dog trainer on the street, or you make the coolest and the best sandwiches on the street. You might turn into the local sandwich maker for everybody picking up their sandwiches on their way during the commute. Everybody has something. So how do you tell the world that you're really good at something that you want to be able to turn into some kind of an income? Well, typically what you need is videos. I mean, you don't need anything fancy. You could use your phone or a tablet, a gadget on your computer, or a fairly inexpensive little camera. You can film what you're actually doing. Let's say cookies. Film yourself baking cookies. How you explain how you mix the dough. What you have to be careful with. The temperature. The oven. Make sure that the oven temperature is exactly right, and where you place it on the rack, etc. All these things that you take for granted when you're baking cookies is expert knowledge that you have. So you can also take pictures. Pictures of critical stages. Pictures of a batch of cookies that did not turn out well because they got burnt or they're undercooked. So you can take photographs of what to do and also what not to do. That's the kind of stuff that makes you an expert, because you know what's right and you know what's wrong. You also want to be able to provide step-by-step instructions. So if somebody says, I would love to make your cookies, but I just don't know how to do them, you can actually write down those instructions step by step. So now if they say to you, well, I saw your video, I saw the pictures, I got your step by step, but I'd like the recipe. So then you need to be able to give those people a file, which in this case would be your recipe. Now, I'm using cookies as an example in these series of videos, but it's the same thing. The same thing applies whether you're a woodworker, a knife smith, an auto mechanic, anything. It's all about showing the world you know your stuff and giving the DIY, the do-it-yourselfer, the opportunity to create what you're doing themselves at home. So let's say you want to do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different cookies. Well, you can do a series, incorporating each one of these elements. So now, when you want to sell your cookies, people watch your series, and some people, yes, of course, some people will make the cookies, and you want that. But then they'll discover that you have a series on 5 cookies, but you actually have 10. Odds are they will want to buy your cookies because they know, you know what you're talking about. So, when you show the world your stuff, you become the expert. And that's what SkillShare is all about, allowing you to share your skills with the rest of the world, and the rest of the world will see that you are really, really good. Now, how does the viewer perceive this? When you're watching a video online, you get, especially if it's well done, and you get a sense that they know what they're doing, you get a sense of trust and confidence. Because you get a feeling that this person really knows what they're doing in video, the way they're explaining it. They simply know it. SkillShare then automatically becomes a method of advertising for you. It's like all the testimonials. People struggle in trying to show the world, my product is the best, I make the best cookies, I do this, all that. And they advertise and put on headlines, you know, best chocolate chip cookies, award-winning, and they use fancy words like that. You don't need any of that. Just simply show them how to do it, and you will automatically get the credit for making the best chocolate chip cookies in the world, or in your neighborhood, or in your niche market. So, they will also see that you're proud of what you're doing. So all of these things come back to providing something, a product or a service that makes a meaningful difference in people's lives. They will now see how you do it. They will trust you. They see that you are not only good but passionate about what you're doing. Therefore, you are also helping others. This is a chance for you to help other people better their lives as well, not just by making cookies, but by showing them that they have value, enormous amount of value in what's in their heads and in their ideas and in their passions. So, the bottom line is that sharing is powerful. When you share your knowledge, you not only feel good, it leads to a very, very successful business. So that's what SkillShare is about. Get out there, record your hobby, record what you do, and there's your marketing and advertising ready for you. So we'll be covering other sections of running your business from home, getting over some of the hurdles, and we'll be talking about the other features, but SkillShare is there for you to help you, and it's free to get cracking. So just do it. You have to say, like Sir Richard Branson, screw it, just do it.